All right, all right, all right, all right. Well, I think I found a sore spot. It seems that YouTube has a problem with people taking videos of Kamala Harris. Publicly available video that I didn't manipulate in any way, except to zoom in on it. I didn't slow it down or anything like that, but I'm going to submit to you, even if I had slowed it down, there ain't no filter on any video editor that I know of that allows you to make somebody, they don't have a drunk filter, let's just put it that way. You can't make them all glassy-eyed and slurring their words and stumbling over what they're trying to say and making word soup. And, it just is what it is. Well, apparently I hurt somebody's feces. So they flagged this video, and then I appealed it. And they upheld it. They took my video down and said that they didn't say nothing. They just made me take 15 minutes of YouTube re-education camp. Where they made sure that I knew that you wasn't allowed to say that they stole the last election. And what was it? What else was it that you couldn't do? You couldn't have a video where it was manipulated without saying that it's manipulated. So apparently, cutting a clip out of a video and putting it up now is manipulating video to make their people look bad. So if you're wondering why that this probably had some kind of thing on it saying that this contains manipulated video, it's because if you make anybody that they are supporting look bad, then you have to claim your video is manipulated. So it is what it is. I just want y'all to be aware of the issue and understand that the video that they pull down, I'm putting it back up, but I'm putting it behind this, and I thought it might be pertinent to add some things to it, see, because I only used like one piece of video that showed that Kamala's an alcoholic, so I thought maybe I should throw 3 or 4 more on it, just sprinkle a little bit of crack on it so everybody can see, what's his name, Dave Chappelle said, you just kill them and sprinkle some crack on them. I sprinkled some crack on it. And I gave you a bunch more footage of Kamala Harris being drunk as a monkey's uncle. Now, if you're comfortable with somebody like that having their finger on the button, okay, good for you. I'm not. I wouldn't leave my kids with her. I don't want them running the country. But if I don't want to leave my kids with somebody, I feel they're too intoxicated to manage my children, then I don't want them trying to manage my country. I'm funny like that. Call me old school. Alright, so for your viewing pleasure, here it comes.
Never let anyone take your joy from you. I call myself a joyful warrior. Right?
Well. I don't know how many of you people have ever had to spend any time around an alcoholic. Unfortunately, I had to when I was younger. I had a family member that was an alcoholic, and I'm just going to tell you, this one was an alcoholic. Well, I don't know about you, but I really don't want an alcoholic with a finger on the button. I wouldn't trust that woman to run a trip to the shitter. I'm just going to say it. She's an alcoholic, man. You know what? When somebody comes at me the way them people did, it leaves me only one option. I have to prove my point. So I got a little piece of footage here for you, and I would like to know what you think. Do you think, like I do, that this woman's so drunk she can't hardly stand up? Let's find out what you think.
On the other side of my, the other folks, Trump and his running mate, and they'll talk about, oh, well, yeah, but I do believe in the exception to save the mother's life. Okay. All right, let's break that down, shall we? Let's break that down. Let's break that down. On the other side of my,
Well, how about that? How about that? She looked pretty damn drunk to me. But that's not all. Wait, there's more. Here's another instance. Here's another instance where you can tell anybody that's lived with an alcoholic knows when they're seeing somebody that's drunk. And YouTube can not like it all they want to, but it's my opinion, my educated opinion from years of living with a person that was an alcoholic. This one was drunk.
Because when we think about the strength of our democracy, I think that there's a duality to the nature of democracy. When it's intact, it's so strong in terms of what it does to uphold and protect individual rights and freedoms. So strong in its nature. And it's very fragile. It will only be as strong as our willingness to fight for it. Because when we...
You see the way she's talking with her hands getting all emotive? The glassy look in her eyes. The way she stumbles over her words, has to take these long, two dramatic pauses. That woman's drunk. She's intoxicated. Would you let her drive your kids in that shape? Because I damn sure wouldn't let her drive mine. But there's people willing to let her drive the country. What are you talking about? This woman couldn't drive a trip to the shitter, like I said before. And let's just keep it real. If you think that one was bad, you ain't seen nothing yet.
My mother she would give us a hard time sometimes, and she would say to us, I don't know what's wrong with you young people. You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
Now I'm going to ask you something. Does that woman look sober to you? I want you to take a close look at this woman's face and look at her eyes. And I'm going to show you this video right here. This is the one that they took down and said that this was manipulated or something. They didn't actually say what it was, but they made me take the training, the YouTube re-education camp training, where I had to go through all these questions where, what you can't question elections. This ain't questioning an election. And they said, well, you also can't put up content that's been manipulated or changed and say that it hasn't been manipulated or changed. I didn't manipulate this. I didn't change it unless you consider blowing it up where you can see it to manipulate it or change it. But you know what? I made a decision. At the beginning of this video, I'm going to check. Yeah, there was something manipulated or changed. So they can't use that excuse no more. But I promise you, all I did was take this publicly available clip and give you my opinion on it. And I would like your opinion. Please let me know in the comments. Do you think this woman's drunk, or is it just me?
Never let anyone take your joy from you. I call myself a joyful warrior. Right? Never let anyone take your joy from you. You do what you gotta do. And isn't that a wonderful way to live?
Are you kidding me? Come on, YouTube. I will say this though. I'm gonna be honest with you. We've been getting away with more than I thought they was gonna let us get away with. I figured the first time you even open your mouth and said something about that woman, they'd just nuke your channel and be done with it. Because they damn sure want to. I'm gonna tell you something. There's one more piece of footage I want to show you. I done made a video about it. But I think it needs to go along with this footage. Now, I'm going to say this. I'm pretty damn sure this woman was drunk here. But that ain't the important part. The important part is the response she gets out of the audience and then the way she reacts to them.
I'm here because we believe in democracy. Everyone's voice matters, but I am speaking now. You know what? If you want Donald Trump to win, then say that, otherwise I'm speaking.
Look how mad she is. Look at her face. Look at her face. Look at her face. She's pissed. Yeah. She looks like she's gonna cry. Get out of here.
That's what she looks like after people were chanting the name Donald Trump and we love Trump. First you seen her get mad, then you seen her puzzled.
Should never again have the privilege of standing behind the seal of the President of the United States. Never again. Never again. Never again.
Well, I don't know about you, but that looked pretty damn Hitlerian. And I've seen worse out of her. How about you? God help us all.